Hi everyone, welcome back to Saheb Academy. Today in this 11th video of joint products and byproduct chapter, we are going to understand how we have to do the treatment of byproducts in cost accounting, and we are also going to see a practical problem on this. But before doing that, let me just tell you what we have done so far in the previous 10 videos. See here, this is the playlist of joint and byproduct chapter. You will find the link of this playlist in the description below. Now so far we have done 10 videos, as you can see over here, right? So the first 4 videos are free to watch, and then we have here 5th, 6th, 7th, these are under silver club: reverse cost, constant gross margin and contribution margin. And also, with every video we have solved a problem. Is that clear? So that you can get complete clarity. And then 8th video is free to watch, how to choose a method. And then 9th and 10th video, that is regarding the further processing decision and a problem on that. And then profit statements, okay, that's also regarding the further processing decision only. So these are under silver club, so you have to join the club to watch these videos, okay? 4, 5, 6 and 9, 10. And then the coming videos after this 12th video, where we will solve more problems on this only, treatment of byproducts, that will also be under silver club. Now this 11th video will be free to watch. So that's it. Now let's get back to this video and let's understand how we have to treat the byproducts in cost accounting. Now see here how simple the treatment of byproducts is. But first let's just recap what is the meaning of byproducts. Okay, so the first point regarding byproduct is that byproduct has comparatively lower sales value than the joint product. For example, if we talk about a furniture making industry, okay, so let's just say they are making bed, right? So they are making bed out of, let's just say, teak wood. So what will happen? Of course they will have bits and pieces, right? Bits and pieces and the dust and all which will be there, the waste. So that waste is also valuable, but it will have very low value than the main product, which is the bed, the furniture. So these dust, these bits and pieces, these are also saleable. Okay, these are also saleable, but it has comparatively lower value. So that is what byproducts are. Yeah, it's a waste product, but it has a bit value. So that is why we have to do something about it. Is that clear? That's a simple examples here. Many examples are there. Molasses and bagasse in the manufacture of sugar, right? Small pieces of wood while making furniture. Glycerin obtained in the manufacture of soap. I can give you your simple kitchen example also. If you're making a juice, then the juice is your main product, isn't it? The juice, your intention was to make juice, but then what will happen when you will take the juice out? There will be some pulp left, right? So that pulp can be byproduct. You will throw it out, but if we are talking about industry, juice making industry, then they might do something with that pulp. They might use it somewhere else, right? So that is what, okay, a waste product is actually known as the byproduct. See here, the low valuable product is known as byproduct. For example, let's just say, let's take the same example which I did in the first video only. Yeah, see here, we have a common process. We are processing the raw material, and then there came a point, split off point, where we got different products. And let's just say product A and B have almost equal sales value. Then product A and product B will become joint products, right? And let's just say, for example, we got another product. Yeah, we were not supposed to produce this. Let's just say we got it. Okay, it was produced incidentally. There was no motive behind this, producing this product C, but it came out. And it has very low sales value. If it has very low sales value compared to the other products, then this product C would become byproduct. Okay, if one product is more valuable than the other, then the more valuable product or products are known as, if it is single, then it will be main product. If there are more, 2, 3 more valuable products, then they will become joint product. And the low valuable product is known as byproducts. Is that clear? Byproducts are produced incidentally while manufacturing the main product or the joint products. Is that clear? So these are the examples. You're absolutely clear now what is the meaning of byproduct. Now let's get back to the treatment. Now the treatment of byproduct is all dependent upon the value of byproduct. Okay, whether the byproduct has small value or considerable value. Is that clear? That's the main differentiation in byproducts. So how will you come to know whether the byproduct has small value or considerable value in the exam? In the exam I'm talking about. In the real life, of course, you can come to know easily. See, in real life, what you have to do, see, you have a process. Let's just say the joint cost was 20 lakhs. and then you have got a byproduct, okay, comparatively low value product. Here you are getting, let's just say 6 lakh, 7 lakh sales value, or let's just say 10 lakh sales value, and here you are getting 1 lakh sales value. In product C only 1 lakh, or let's just say 70,000. So in that case 1 lakh or 2 lakh sales value, then you can understand it has considerable value. Of course not at par with product A and B, but it is considerable. 1 lakh is considerable. Yeah, you have to use common sense over here. And then let's just say product C, for example, product C has only 5,000 rupees sales value at split off 5,000 or 1,000. In that case, you can easily understand the byproducts have small value. Yeah, that's the practical life. But now in exam, what you have to do in exam question, it will be mentioned. If it is mentioned exactly, then you have to follow that small value or considerable value, or they can also say commercial value. Yeah, or sometimes what they can do is the question will say that, you know, calculate the profit of that byproduct. So in that case, immediately you have to understand if they are talking about profit of that byproducts, then of course that byproduct has commercial value, that byproduct has considerable value, there is established market of that byproduct. Is that clear? So you have to follow this. Is that clear? In exam, that's how you have to decide. Sometimes it will be given directly, or the question will say, you know, apportion joint cost to that, this category. You know, sometimes the question will say calculate the profit of that byproduct, this category. Is that clear? Fine. So now what we have to do, okay, we understood how we have to identify whether it has small value or considerable value. But now what we have to do if it has small value, let's see that. You have two options if it has small value, two options, okay. See the first option, sale value at split off of that byproduct. Yeah, whatever the sale value is there of the byproduct at split off at here only. Yeah, let's just say 5,000 is there or 500 rupees is there. Yeah, small value. What you will do, sale value of byproduct at split off is credited to costing profit and loss account and treated as miscellaneous income or additional sales revenue. Simply you will treat it as miscellaneous income. Okay, this is what you are going to do. You will not touch the process account. You will not touch the process account. Okay, the joint process account, the joint cost, you will not touch that. You will not apportion, nothing. Simply just you will take that into costing profit and loss account. Is that clear? Simple. And then the second option you have in this, if it is small value, the second option is, see here, what you can do is sale value at split off, sale value of byproduct at split off at here, you can deduct that from the joint cost. Let's just say for example, let's just say you got here, let's just say, you know, 10,000. How much? 10,000 I said. So this 10,000 you can take and deduct it from the joint cost from 20 lakhs. 20 lakhs minus 10,000, how much it will be? 19 lakh 90,000, right? So then that 19 lakh 90,000 will be apportioned to the, you know, joint products. Apportion this net joint cost among the remaining main products. Okay, see here, understand what did I say? Sale value at split off of the byproduct is deducted from the joint cost. JC, joint cost, minus sale value of byproduct at split off, you will subtract, you will get net joint cost. 20 lakhs for example minus 10,000, that's equal to 19 lakh 90. This 19 lakh 90 net joint cost will be apportioned to the remaining main products, the joint products. Okay, 19 lakh 90 will go to product A and product B, because these are joint products now. Is that clear? You will use any of that 8 methods: contribution margin, sales value at split off, yeah, sales value after further processing, whichever method you want you can use depending upon the question. Is that clear? Simple. This simple calculation you will do, just the joint cost will change. Yeah, is that clear? Fine. So these are the two options available if byproducts have small value. Fine. And then we have one more thing over here. Byproducts are of considerable value. As I said, if it is 1 lakh, yeah, 2 lakh, but still it's lower than the joint product, but it's considerable. Is that clear? Right. So what you will do in this case, byproducts are of considerable value, very simple treatment, and most of the questions are based on this only. Byproducts are of considerable value. Okay, what you will do, simply you have to think, you have to treat the byproduct as joint product. What does that mean, sir? What does that mean? Simple. See here, A and B were joint product now directly. So what were you supposed to do regarding that? We were supposed to take the joint cost and apportion to that. We have seen that in the past 10 videos how to do that. Really simple. We have 8 methods, right? And we can do that easily. So that is what you will also do with the product C also, with the byproduct also. If it has considerable value, treat it as joint product and apportion the joint cost to byproduct also. Is that clear? The byproduct will be treated as joint product and those methods will be used. Which methods? The methods you already know now. You have seen those 8 methods along with the problems in the previous videos. So that is what you will do. Simple treatment, and most of the questions are based on this only. Is that clear? Right. And then we have another thing. See here. Byproducts require further processing. Till now, we didn't say that. We were talking about sales value of its split off only, right? But what if the byproduct can be further processed? Yeah, it will be further processed and then there will be sales value over here. In that case, yeah, in this case, if it is further processed and then there is a market for byproduct, yeah, in this case, what you will do? Really simple. See here. Byproducts require further processing. After further processing, there is a market now. So what you will do is you will calculate net realizable value of that byproduct. Net realizable value means what? You all know. You will take the final sales value, yes, the sales value after further processing, whatever is there, that you will take minus further processing cost. If there is any selling and distribution, then that also you will subtract. Okay, final sales value minus further processing cost minus selling and distribution, you will get what? You will get NRV. Yeah, you will reach over here NRV at split off, or you can also say sales value at split off, isn't it? I have told you it's almost same only. NRV at split off and sales value at split off, it's almost same only. Is that clear? Yes. So that is what you will calculate. Yeah, NRV you will calculate final sales value minus FPC minus selling and distribution, and you will get NRV. And then you have to check now whether NRV has small value or considerable value. Okay, whether NRV has small value or considerable value. In most of the question it will have considerable value only. Okay, if it has considerable value, then this thing you have to do, this category. Yeah, this category, treat it as joint product and apportion the joint cost to that byproduct also. Okay, but if it has small value, if the question says that, then what you have to do? You have to come to this category. Okay, these two options you have, whichever you want, you can do that. Is that clear? Really simple. What did we saw now? Everything depends upon the value of the byproduct. If it has small value, we have got two options: credit to costing profit and loss, and we have one more option, that is deduct it from the joint cost. Yeah, and then that net joint cost will be apportioned to the joint products, right? Two option over here. And then if it has considerable value, then we have to treat it as joint product and apportion the joint cost using those 8 methods, any of those 8 methods, right? But if the question says that byproducts, further process, then what you have to do? You have to calculate NRV of the byproduct. Calculate the NRV of the byproduct and then check whether it's small value or considerable. But you don't have to check actually. In practical life you have to check, but in the question it will be mentioned. Yeah, it will be mentioned, and you have to do this. Mostly this will happen, considerable value, and you have to do this. Okay, this is the best seller in exam. Mostly in the exam you will get this only. Byproducts are of considerable value. Is that clear? So you understood how you have to do the treatment of byproduct. Really simple and straightforward, nothing difficult. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay, now let's move on to the problem of this. Okay, now see here we have the question. This is our 11th problem, but actually this question was asked in May 2019 paper for 5 marks. All right, so let's analyze this question and let's understand what is being said over here. So see here, a factory is engaged in the production of a chemical Bomex, and in the course of its manufacture, a byproduct Chromex is produced. Two products we have over here, Bomex, which is the main product, and Chromex, which is the byproduct. Fine. And then they are saying which after further processing, okay, they are being further processed also, which after further processing has commercial value. The question only is directly telling you it has commercial value, considerable value, which this byproduct. Yeah, it has commercial value. That means it's falling into this category. Byproducts are of considerable value. You have to treat it as joint product and apportion the joint cost to that byproduct Chromex also. Is that clear? Yes, immediately you have to register this when you will read that. Then for the month of April 2019, the following are the summarized cost data. Okay, some information is given over here. Let's read this. We have 3 columns over here: joint expenses, BOMX and CROMX. See here, materials 1 lakh, labor 50,000, overheads 30,000, and they are saying joint expenses. That means this is the joint cost, isn't it? 1 lakh plus 50, 1 lakh 50 plus 30, 1 lakh 80. 1 lakh 80,000 is the joint cost, isn't it? Joint expenses means joint cost. Yeah, so 1 lakh 80 is the joint cost. And then here we have separate expenses of BOMX and CROMX. Yeah, separate columns means separate expenses. So what are these? These are further processing cost. Yeah, further processing cost. So what is the further processing cost of BOMX? 6,000 plus 20, that is 26,000, plus 10,000, that is equal to 36,000. 36,000 is the further processing cost of BOMX. And of CROMX, 18,000 plus 4,000, that's equal to 22,000, plus 6,000, that's equal to 28,000. So 28,000 is the further processing cost of CROMX, material, labor, overheads. Is that clear? Simple. And then see, they have given selling price per unit, 100 rupees for BOMX and 40 rupees for CROMX. Fine. That will be helpful for us while calculating the sales value, right? And then see here, very important thing, okay? Estimated profit per unit on sale of CROMX is given. Estimated profit per unit on sale of CROMX is given. See here, it's not given in the case of BOMX, but in case of CROMX it's given. Yeah, they have said of CROMX only rupees 5. Rupees 5 is the profit per unit of CROMX. Yeah, so what does that mean? It gives you the idea right now over here. Yeah, you're getting a hint that you might have to apply reverse cost method in this question. Which method? Reverse cost method. Okay, fine. And then see here, number of units produced 2000, 2000. Okay, fine. And then they are saying over here, the factory uses net realizable value method for apportionment of joint cost to byproducts. You see this line? This line is very important. And you can get confused over here. Yeah, because see, understand very carefully, okay? These two methods, right? Basic NRV method, yeah, estimated NRV we call it, where we take only the further processing cost and selling and distribution. Only these two things are subtracted, isn't it? In that estimated NRV or basic NRV, you can call it net realizable value method. And then there is one more method which is almost similar to that, that is reverse cost method. In reverse cost method, what we do, the same thing, we subtract further processing cost, we subtract selling and distribution also, but we also subtract profit. We also subtract profit. And what the ICAI module does, in question papers also and in the study material also, what ICAI does is, ICAI use these methods names interchangeably. Okay, they might say solve this question through NRV method. So you have to understand properly whether they are talking about that basic NRV or reverse cost. How will you do that? You have to look into the question properly. If there are profit percentages given, if there are profit per units are given, then that means they are talking about reverse cost method. Even though they are saying only net realizable value method, still you have to understand they are talking about reverse cost. And in this question, you have to apply reverse cost, not basic NRV. Okay, not basic NRV. Otherwise, there is no use of this estimated profit per unit. Is that clear? So whenever, what you have to remember, see here, whenever the question says solve a question through NRV method and profit percentages or margin or per units are given, that means you have to apply reverse cost method. And if question says solve through NRV method and nothing is given, no profit, nothing is given, that means you have to use basic NRV. Okay, basic NRV means subtracting further processing cost and selling and distribution. That's it. Is that clear? So now here what you will do, here you will solve this question, you will apportion the joint cost to CROMX on the basis of reverse cost method. Okay, and they are saying only to byproducts, only to byproducts. That means we will not directly apportion the joint cost to BOMX. We'll see how you have to go about it. It's simple, it's not difficult. Okay, right. Then see here, you are required to prepare statement showing joint cost allocable to CROMX. Okay, fine, we'll do that. Okay, and then second is product wise and overall profitability of the factory for April 2019. Okay, we'll also do that. That's really simple, it's not difficult. Okay, now let's move on to the solution. Now here we have the solution. The first thing that we have at the top over here is the joint cost, the total joint cost, which is given in the question. 1 lakh plus 50 plus 30, that is equal to 1,80,000. That's the total joint cost. And then we have to start with the first requirement, joint cost allocable to CROMX. Yeah, we have to apportion the joint cost to CROMX because here CROMX has commercial value, so we are treating it as joint product. Okay, so which method are we using to apportion the joint cost to Chromex? Which method? They have said net realizable value method, and then profit is given. So immediately you have to understand we have to use reverse cost NRV method. Yeah, reverse cost method basically. Is that clear? So that is what we are going to do. Okay, statement showing apportionment of joint cost to Chromex through NRV method only to Chromex. Okay, first we will only find out the joint cost of Chromex, and then as a balancing figure we will find out the joint cost of Bomex. Why is that, sir? Because see, we can apply reverse cost method only on Chromex. The question is also telling us that, see here, net realizable value method for apportionment of joint cost to byproducts. Yeah, byproduct is this Chromex. So only for byproducts they are saying, and profit per unit is also given only of byproduct. So we can apply reverse cost only over here and then find the joint cost of this Chromex. Yeah, and then as a balancing figure we will find out the joint cost of Bomex. Okay, you will see how simple it is. It's not difficult, it's really simple. See here, how do you apply reverse cost method? You take the final sales value minus profit minus further processing cost minus selling and distribution. You will get the joint cost allocable to that product. Yeah, you will get the joint cost, isn't it? That's what you do. Final sales value minus profit minus further processing cost minus selling and distribution. So that is what we have done over here. See, it's really simple. Final sales value is 80,000. See here, what is the selling price per unit of Chromex? It is 40 rupees. So 40 into number of unit produced, that is 2000. So 2000 into 40, how much? That's equal to 80,000. That's the final sales value. And then you have to subtract first profit. So what's the profit? Profit per unit is rupees 5. Number of units produced is 2000. So 2000 into 5, that's equal to 10,000. Less profit. Clear? And then further processing cost is directly given over here. See, further processing cost, material, labor, overhead, separately it's given. 4,000, 18,000, 6,000. Just add it up. Yeah, 18 plus 4 is 22. 22 plus 6 is 28,000. Yeah. So less further processing cost, 28,000. You will get the joint cost that is allocable to Chromex. That is 42,000, isn't it? See, 80,000 minus 10,000 minus 28,000, that's equal to 42,000. Clear? Simple. After this, see here, understand properly. It's very simple. You have to understand this logic. What was the total joint cost? 1,80,000. And we had only two products over here, Chromex and Bomex. Yeah. So for Chromex, you found out that 42,000 is the joint cost allocable according to this reverse cost method. Yeah. So now, out of that 1,80,000, the remaining cost is for which product? Of course, it is for Bomex. Do you understand? Out of 180, you found out 42 is for Chromex. So the remaining, what is remaining? 1,80,000 is the total minus 42,000 for Chromex. So this remaining 1,38,000 is of which product? It's really simple common sense. It is of Bomex. Yeah, so that is what you have to do. As a balancing figure, you have to take out the joint cost for the main product. Okay, you will not apply reverse cost on main product. No, because you don't have the profit percentage. You don't have the profit per unit also. Okay, so you cannot apply reverse cost on Bomex. Yeah, it's blank, it's nil over here. See, it's nil. Okay, fine. So see here, total joint cost minus joint cost allocable to Chromex, 1,80,000 minus 42,000, that's equal to 1,38,000, which is the joint cost allocable to Bomex. Is it clear? Simple. Yeah, so the first requirement is over. Joint cost allocable to Chromex. You also found out how much is allocable to Bomex also. Why did we do that? Because for the next requirement we need that product wise and overall profitability of the factory for April 2019. Okay, what you have to do over here in the second, you have to just prepare a profitability statement. Okay, really simple. Okay, you just have to find out the profit. Yeah, simple. See here, product wise and overall profitability statement. See here, Bomex, Chromex, total. Why total column? Because in the question they have asked product wise, that is Bomex and Chromex column, and then overall means total column. Is that clear? Simple. So final sales value you already know, 80,000 for Chromex, and for Bomex, let's see in the question, the selling price is 100. Okay, and the number of units produced is 2,000. So 2,000 into 100, that's equal to 2 lakh. Okay, and then less further processing cost For Chromex, you already know that is 28,000, and for Bomex, let's look into the question. 20 plus 10 plus 6. Yeah, material, labor, overhead separately it's given. 20,000 plus 10,000, that's 30,000, plus 6, 36,000. So less 36,000. And then separate joint cost you already calculated. See here, for Bomex it is 1,38,000. Yeah, as a balancing figure you got that, and 42,000 in case of Chromex, which you got through doing calculation through reverse cost method, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what you will do. So see here, let's do this in calculator. 2 lakh minus 36,000 minus 1,38,000, that's equal to 26,000. Okay, 26,000 is the profit in case of Bomex. And then in case of Chromex, 80,000 minus 28,000 minus 42,000, that's equal to 10,000. Okay, the same thing will come. Okay, you don't need to do calculation over here. Directly you can also take 10,000 into 5 and show them it's 2,000 into 5, that's equal to 10,000. That way also you can show them, because you already know the profit now. Yes, fine. And then total is really simple, just add it up. 2 lakh plus 80, that's 2 lakh 80. 36 plus 28, that is 64. 1 lakh 38 plus 42, that's equal to 1 lakh 80. And then just subtract. Yeah, you will get the same thing. In total, I mean 2 lakh 80 minus 64 minus 1 lakh 80,000, that's equal to 36,000. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Really simple and straightforward. The main thing which you had to understand over here was that on byproduct we apply reverse cost whenever this profit percentages or profit per units are given. Okay, in the next video what we'll do is we'll solve one more problem where there will be 2 byproducts and 1 main product. Okay, so you will see how we have to apply reverse cost on them and then take the balancing figure as the joint cost of the main product. Okay, right? And then further processing decision will also be there in that question, so we'll see that, right? So here you can make a mistake, and previously I also did this mistake. Yeah, I thought here we have to apply a basic NRV method, but no, not basic NRV, because profit per unit is given now. So immediately you have to understand, you have to apply reverse cost method for byproducts. Okay, because profit percentages or profit per unit is given. Okay, here profit per unit is given. There can also be percentages, profit margins can also be given. Is that clear? Simple, right? So this is what you have to do. So that's it for this video, right? If you want, you can take a screenshot. So yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. Bye.